All right, today we are going to look at how to change the view of a part. So I have a part file here in Inventor, and we're going to look at how to rotate that and move it and look at it from different sides. So the first way we're going to look at is the view cube. So up here in the upper right corner is a cube. This is called the view cube. You can see that it's labeled the top, front, and right faces of this object. So right now this is labeled as the front. I can use this cube in a couple different ways to change my view. One, I can just click on it and drag it around, and that will give me some different sides of it. You might also notice that when you get near, different sections are highlighted. You can highlight an edge or a corner or a face. If I click on the corner, it will give a three-face isometric view, in this case top, front, right. If I click on an edge, it will show two faces. And if I click on the center of the face, it'll just give us a straight-on view of that particular face. And I can also click on the far corner there, and it'll rotate it around. The other way I can use this is when you get close to the cube, you'll see these arrows that allow you to rotate the part. So you can click these arrows and rotate it around. The other way to change our view is to use the navigation bar, which is right here. There's a couple different tools here. This hand tool is called the pan tool. So when I grab that, I can drag the object around in my window. This is the zoom. You click on that, it will kind of automatically zoom to fill the screen. There's a couple other modes in there as well. You can create a window, and you can zoom on that. For the most part, we don't need that right now. Then we have the free orbit tool right here, and that allows you to kind of just click on the object on your actual part and rotate it around. And lastly, you have the look at tool, which allows you to click on a face and it'll just square up the screen so that you're looking straight at that face, which can be really useful in some situations. So now that we've gone over that, we want to make sure that we have the best front view. So right now, it says that this is the front. And this is not the best front view. So we want to get the best front view. And so as a review, these are the things that we look at to decide what is our best front view. We're looking for it to be a natural position. We want to be able to see those characteristic shapes and contours, any defining characteristics of that part. We like the longest dimension to be in our front view. We want to have few hidden lines, and we want it to be a stable or natural position. So when I go back and look at this, if we kind of rotate around and look at some possible front views, just keeping those things into consideration, as I come around, I can see, well, in this view, we can see that contour of that stair step. We also have the longest edge here and here. So these two edges are equally long, and they're both on this view. And this view has no hidden lines. So this is going to be our best front view. So I want to change this to a front view. So now that I've got to where I can see the best front view, I'm going to right click on the view cube, and I'm going to set the current view as front. And you'll see the view cube is now changed to the front. So I'll click on this top right corner, and we'll put it into a top front right isometric view. And I'm going to right click on the cube again, and I'm going to set the current view as home, and I'm going to have it fit to view.